I'd be like, well, Atsuko, what are your interests? What are your interests if it's not farming, And it's like, I don't think I particularly have any. But hey, you know what? That's also a personality too. Yeah, and that should be empowering. Yes, my fellow basic person. Yes, yes. If you're like, I also don't have hobbies or interests, that's okay.
Oh my goodness, that was a clip of Atsuko Okatsuka's brand new HBO stand-up special, The Intruder. It is a significant milestone for a very talented comedian who just last year became known for starting that viral Drop It challenge on TikTok.
Yes, and as her tour stopped in Texas, she caught up with Mel Camp about using comedy for more than just laughs.
Oh, wait for it.
Atsuko Okatsuka! Woo! Welcome
Hi,
to Houston Live!
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, Melanie.
Oh my gosh, I am so glad that you're joining us. I've just got to come clear. I mean, I've been saying it, how excited I am. I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of your work.
Thank you.
Absolutely love your new HBO special, The Intruder. It is hilarious.
Thank you so much.
I was watching it and I was like, got to a point where I had to go like, start massaging my jaws. I was like, this is so good, but my jaws hurt. So yeah.
Oh
well
my
done.
gosh, that's
Well
so
done.
cool. I love that it's having a reach. I love that I'm in Houston.
You, Okatsuka, you are so awesome. You are just such a fun woman to watch. Okay, so if you are just tuning in going, who is this woman? You are the inventor of the drop challenge. When I first discovered you was Instagram and you were doing wild things with your grandma, and she is you always bring from your husband to your grandma, you really bring your family in. Your grandma raised you.
My grandma raised me, yeah. And so it just makes sense that we would continue having fun and shenanigans together in my adult life.
Was she funny? Because you really did. I mean, as funny as you are, you did have quite a tough childhood. I mean, maybe it wasn't tough for you, but on the outsides, on paper, I mean, you were undocumented for 7 years. You moved here when you were young but old enough to know that you were in a new, strange place.
Right.
And then on top of that, and it's something that you cover in The Intruder, is the mental health challenges that your family had faced with your mom.
Yeah.
With Splash Mountain, as you call it.
Yes, which is, I joke that mental illnesses should be called, named after rides at Disneyland. That way you can normalize it. It doesn't sound as scary if you say, oh, I have Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, instead of something like bipolar or something, And because I have a lot of, experience with it, with my mother growing up, having mental health issues. And but all of that sort of goes into my comedy too, It's about wanting people to feel seen while laughing at the same time about these difficult to talk about things.
I love it so much because a lot of comedy does that, and I think mental health is almost the last, thing that needs to be destigmatized. And even in The Intruders, when you mention that your mum has schizophrenia, there's a little moment where the crowd is sort of like, ooh, and then they're like, okay, it's okay for us to laugh and it's okay for us to open up.
Right.
Which is so powerful, and I'm really grateful that you're able to do that for the world.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, to be like, no, let's just call it Splash Mountain, but which the ride has actually closed as of like 2 days ago.
I know.
So R.I.P. Yeah.
R.I.P. Splash Mountain.
I like to think I single-handedly accidentally did that with my special.
Yes, I think you did.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look, if 1 billion people can do the drop challenge, you must be sick of hearing about the drop challenge.
It's only been a year since I created it. It feels like 20 years ago.
It so does. I mean, if you're on social media, you've probably done the drop challenge. I mean, Houston Life people did the drop challenge. I saw you doing it and I thought, oh, she's even on the drop challenge. I didn't, at that point, realize you actually created the drop challenge. But what would you do next? If you weren't to have the drop challenge, where would you go next?
Yeah, so last year was about getting down, dropping to the beat. This year, I think it should be about getting back up,
I think we need that.
Yeah.
We need to rise up.
The
a lot
Get
of
Up
people
challenge.
have not been feeling so good. Where are we going after everything we've been through?
Right.
Okay, so wait, we're going to go. So if we dropped.
Right. Well, let's say you're sitting down.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So it's real chill. Anyone can do. You're just kind of sitting, and then a beat drops.
Let's drop a beat.
It's like boom.
We'll drop a beat.
And
Ready?
then you just kind of get up. I think, it's not as big of a move. It's not that big. It just looks like, you're getting up very casually. But I just think, if you do like a little body roll while you do it, and then spike the camera, I just think like, We'll see. We'll see if it catches on.
All right. If you're doing it, yes. Me doing it, maybe not. I don't know about that. Oh my gosh, Atsuko, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're an absolute legend. I will get up and bow down to you, but thank you for being on Houston Live.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Woo!
I like it, the new
The
challenge.
stand-up challenge.
Do a little body
Get up,
roll
yeah,
as you get up.
roll with it.
We'll work on that.
And I do think it's appropriate for 2023. Y'all got to get up.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad she is having her moment. This is so fantastic. Atsuko Okatsuka stand-up special, The Intruder. It is available right now, streaming on HBO Max. For a link to connect with Atsuko, visit the Scene on Houston Life section of our website, houstonlife.tv. And so great that her grandma is so involved in her life. Her husband was here for that interview, so
Whole family
it's great.
affair. Love that.